Hey Celtophiles! Instead of my usual tune of the month, this video is a showcase about Rufus Harley Jr., including a bit of his biography and a tutorial of the tune Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen. As always, the sheet music in this video is my own transcription, available for download on Patreon. In the spirit of Black History Month, I'm making this sheet music available for free, and instead of paying me for it, please make a donation to a civil rights organization of your choice. Rufus Harley was the first jazz bagpiper, and the most widely known black Highland bagpiper of his time. Rufus was a self-taught, technically limited piper, but his music is important because, number one, it represents musical diversity, which is important because a culture that stays stuck is a culture that atrophies. Rufus's background and his jazz bands meant that he could use the instrument in wildly different ways from what we're used to hearing, doing things like playing in unusual keys and improvising solos. And number two, his music is important because diversity and visibility matter. Rufus had a way of building bridges and bringing people together, often talking about his multicultural philosophy during his concerts.
This horn was given to me from some people that was, in Paris, from Holland. And this horn was made by the Japanese people. It's a Yamaha. Sometimes I wonder. And when I get into the bagpipes, it really gets deep then, you know what I mean? You see? So to be an American is really to be all nationalities. Be proud to be an American because that's really what it's all about. I know y'all didn't ask for this, but this is what comes along with the bag. You know what I mean? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's just time to wake up. That's all. To be an American is to be all of these things.
And I hope that we can continue to build on what he started. I also hope that this video gets a discussion going about living black bagpipers and drummers and Highland dancers. So if you yourself identify as a black member of the pipe band community, or you know a Highland performer who might want a shout out, I invite you to put a tag in the comments. So like I was saying, Rufus was the world's first jazz bagpiper and a self-described international ambassador of freedom. He was eccentric, often wearing American flags, and he played with the bagpipes on the wrong shoulder. He came from Philly and played across the US, even touring Scotland, France, Italy, Germany, Russia, and China. He performed alongside Sonny Rollins, Sonny Stitt, Laurie Anderson, John Coltrane, Dizzy Gillespie, and he met world leaders from all over. His background could not have been more different from your stereotypical Highland piper.
So the cops would come to the house and say, I'm sorry that we have a complaint that there's bagpipes being played here. And I would get away by saying, do I look like I'm Irish or Scottish to you? And they would politely say that I thought that was a crank call, and then they would bow out.
He wasn't coming from a piping background. He was a jazz saxophonist, first and foremost, using sax fingering to play jazz tunes and civil rights songs on the pipes. He was self-taught but imitated the Highland bagpipe style in his own way, using his own alternative crossing noises as strikes. His piping got better later in his career, and even though the tuning is really rough in this early tune, I want to show this recording of Love is Blue because he's modulating back and forth between F major and D major. F major, or concert pitch G flat major, this is unheard of as a key for bagpipes to play in. And this song shows so much potential for harmonic explanation that simply hasn't been done on this instrument yet. next, here's an excerpt from Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen, or as Rufus titled it, Nobody Knows the Trouble Us People Had Seen. It's a traditional slavery-era spiritual about keeping faith during suffering, which later became an anthem of perseverance in the civil rights movement. Check out Rufus's very un-Scottish uses of syncopation and polyrhythm in his solo. Lastly, as an homage to the song and to Rufus, here's my own arrangement, transcribed from Marian Anderson's recording, and I've added more traditional Scottish ornamentation. I'm including this with the aim that pipers today might continue to play this tune when appropriate. 1, 2, 3. That's it for this month. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy practicing.